Hi, I'd like to talk to you about starting a nonprofit. One of the first things that you should do when starting a nonprofit is writing a description of what your nonprofit organization will look like. When you write a description, you're writing out all the important details of your organization. You're writing things like, if you're going to have a house, what does the house look like? Is it a two-story? Is it a three-bedroom? Or is it just a building? Do you need an office space? How big is the office space? How many rooms is it going to have? And what purpose is it going to serve? Or are you going to have a storage area where you're going to collect items and store them, so when you do an event, then you just bring out the things from your storage and do it. So a nonprofit can be a 24-hour, 7 days a week organization. It can be a 9 to 5, or it can be just seasonal. Some people do seasonal as a pop-up event, either once or twice a year, once a month, or once a quarter. So those are the things you have to write down and be clear about. And then there are other things like what services you're going to provide, who you're going to provide your services to. So when writing a description down, you have to be clear. There are two reasons why you need to. One, it serves as a business plan for you. It's like a guide or a roadmap, something that you have to look at in case you get really busy or in case you get nonprofit status and you need to remember what do you need to do next. So this serves as a business plan for you. So when you write everything down, you'll know what you need to do and what plans you need to put in place. And it's clear, you don't have to remember. It's on the paper. So like I said, this is a clear business plan for you. The second reason why you need to write it down is because there's other players involved. You got your board of directors, you got your supporters, you got your donors, and then you got your audience. It's almost like that tale when you tell one person a story, and they tell another person a story, and they tell another person a story. By the time it gets back to you, the story's wrong. So this is why you need to write it down, because when you're telling your board of directors or your audience what it is you're doing, then they will be clear about what it is that they need to help you with. So your board of directors help you carry out your mission or help you carry out your plan. So in order for them to clearly understand what you want to do, you write it down and give them a copy. Then everybody will be on the same page. If you want more information on how to write a description for your nonprofit organization, you can just go to my website at tcnonprofit.com. On my website, I've created a workbook. This workbook is called Cut the Red Tape. In this workbook, there are questions that you can consider when writing out your description for your organization. It's about 13 questions. If you answer all these questions, then you should have a clear vision of what your nonprofit is going to look like. So in my workbook, it asks you specific questions that you should consider about your organization. So go to my website, tcnonprofit.com, or send me an email, tracycreer2@gmail.com. That's TRACYCREER2@gmail.com. I hope to see you soon.